I just wanna live and dream, but nothing is as what it seems. And baby, it's making me crazy. I just wanna fight and scream. There's nothing left for me to say. Fear shot to defeat the day. I know that I can control it, so it doesn't have to be this way.
I'm really sick of living, stuck and trapped in the system. You're just a brick in the wall, and I got my back up against it. I represent the resistance, they want me back up in prison. But I'm the master of my path, and I won't slack on my mission. You're lacking the vision, so I'm just gonna cut to the chase. They hide the truth in plain view, right in front of your face. I used to think the world was normal, but that wasn't the case. We're just some goyim on a hamster wheel, running in place. Turn up the bass, I grab the microphone and all I do is rock it. This little light of mine, I let it shine and you can't stop it. But there's nothing these corporations just won't do for profit. This fake ass world that we live in is sick, it's truly toxic. If you don't see it that way, okay then keep talking. Don't bump into that wall while you're sleepwalking. The alarm is going off, I hear it beep often. I'm at the double doors of truth, I'm gonna keep knocking.
I just want to live and dream, but nothing is as what it seems. And baby, it's making me crazy. I just want to fight and scream. There's nothing left for me to say. Fear shot to defeat the day. I know that I can control it, so it doesn't have to be this way.
I refuse to just go quietly into the night. There's forces of darkness at work and they're restricting the light. I'm so fed up with the lies they tell us this isn't right. It's ODD TV, you best believe I'll get up and fight. This is my plight, I'll never let you cowards get the best of me. Took the red pill, now it's time to fulfill my destiny. Living like I'm Neo, dipping from my P.O. Tripping on me cause I am the one and he's a zero. Hot like a jalapeno, bringing heat that you just can't avoid. I call out bullshit and lies, they call me paranoid. People are just foolish, full of hate, they get angry. Point out the truth about reality, they label you crazy. Just a glitch in the system, you're a critical thinker. And no, they don't want that. Fuck them, give them the finger. I do it every single day with each and everything I say. I'm not living like a victim, it doesn't have to be this way.
I just wanna live and dream, but nothing is as what it seems. And baby, it's making me crazy. I just wanna fight and scream. There's nothing left for me to say. Fear shot to defeat the day. I know that I can control it, so it doesn't have to be this way. It doesn't have to be this way. Doesn't have to be this way.
All right, good morning, everyone. Steve J. and Mo. It is the 25th of November, 2019. It's about 9 in the morning. And just real quick, shout out to ODD TV for just making this ridiculous music that's just awesome. Because I still listen to, mainstream music every now and again, but that's the stuff I listen to. That's probably my favorite song by him. And it just gets me in the zone, gets me going. I hope it, makes you guys feel the same way. Shout out Brian Stavely in the chat. It's my guy right there. For anyone missed, we went live for about 3 hours last night. A good listen. So like, share, subscribe. It's good stuff. But today, I just wanted to talk about CERN and what the hell are they actually doing? Because there are big claims that they're causing the Mandela effect, or they're putting us in a different timeline. And then they have their own personal claims where they're discovering the quote unquote God particle. So yeah, I got a little issue with everything that all of those claims. So we're gonna, dig a little deeper. And motherfucker, we got Croatia in the house. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Haha. Hell yeah. I didn't even see that. I think I saw the name last night. I didn't know you were from Croatia, so that's sick. Totally sick. So let me just get a screen share going and ready. Up. All right. Yeah. I don't need all these tips. That's the only thing I don't like about StreamYard. It has a tip every time you hit something. So, all right. So I don't know where to start with CERN. Let's just start with what CERN is, where it is, and all that other stuff, which I didn't even get anything like that ready to go. CERN, there we go, Switzerland, and let me get a screen share going. We are sharing, perfect. All right, yeah, you can hide that on me. So we have CERN. CERN's in Switzerland. Let me get that on a map real quick. There we go. Yeah. So it's right outside Geneva. That was my next thing I was going to say. It borders France, and it's not too far from the Alps. Yep, there's the entrance of the Alps over here. And right over here, they got this little thing called the Gotthard Tunnel. And for anyone who doesn't know what that is, I might have to throw that up afterwards. But you got CERN over here. You got the Gotthard Tunnel over here. And we know that by just watching the Gotthard Tunnel, the tunnel opening ceremony, just by watching that, we know that whoever funded this is 100% demon, Luciferian, blood sucking, baby sacrificing fucking person. So if you don't know that, you just literally type it in Gotthard Tunnel opening ceremony, or you just type in Gotthard Tunnel satanic ritual, and it all pops up. It's all the same. You can't deny it. It is what it is. So I just find that skeptical why that's right over here, and just down the street you got CERN. CERN supposedly collides particles. That's my understanding of it. I'm not sure which particles they collide, but they have supposedly collided so much particles where they can open black holes. I have an issue with that because black holes are a theory. Black holes aren't real. That's not reality. Black holes are about as real as a video game you play. It's 100% theory. So for them to claim they're opening up a theory, that's ridiculous. I find that just like in your face, blasphemous, anything to prove that space is real. So right off grip, CERN kind of discerns itself like that. So they're clearly, obviously, they're a science organization, but they're a scientism organization. So CERN's here, and the Large Hadron Collider, that's their biggest one. It's about 17 miles wide, and it actually goes into France at some parts and comes back in. So it's right at the tip here, and supposedly, the pit of Apollyon, Apollo, Abaddon, same person, and that translates all the way back to Lucifer, Osiris, Nimrod, all these people. They're all one person. So whatever you want to call it, supposedly the what would you call it? The chamber, wherever he was sentenced for not eternity, but a couple thousand years when he fell. Supposedly, that's right in this area too. Just wanted to throw that out there, and that's this guy. Yeah. The Destroyer. The destroyer. Keep that in your heads, people. The destroyer. Because at CERN's very interesting. They are highly indoctrinated in the science occultism. As for they have a statue of Shiva outside of their facility, right outside the Hadron Collider. If you don't know who Shiva is, she's the goddess of death, the goddess of destruction, the destroyer, Abaddon, the destroyer, wherever the hell it went. Yeah, Apollyon breaks back down to Apollo. We all know that, and the part that we all really know. Let's go in that New Testament. Revelations, baby. 9/11. A king, the angel of the bottomless pit, whose name in Hebrew is Abaddon and in Greek Apollyon. Exactly. It's right there. So that right there raises red flags for me. Why do you have a facility that is claiming they can open black holes, find the quote unquote God particle, and they're allegedly located in the pit where Apollyon, Abaddon, Lucifer, where he's been sentenced for not eternity, but a good couple thousand years. And I think those years are coming up. We're about to see a real big shift in the world in the next couple of years. So I find all of that just, there's no such thing as a coincidence, people. The destroyer, the Shiva statue, the destroyer. You see what I'm saying? It makes me believe further that Shiva probably goes all the way back to Abaddon, back to Apollo, right to Osiris, back to Lucifer. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And CERN has just they haven't fully taken credit for the Mandela effect, but they have left in little clues here and there. They had the old guy who had the sign that said Mandela on the top and then Bond number 1 on the bottom. And the first James Bond movie has a Mandela effect in it. So maybe, they're trying to make you think that this Mandela effect thing is a physical thing. Man made it. Man's greatest machine made it. Anything to disconnect you from the fact that at least 85% of the Mandela effect is 100% made from a spiritual being who put us here for a reason and wants us to see shifts or changes in our reality to, he wants to take count, I think. He wants to be like, who's seeing this? All right, Brian's seeing this. Ovi's seeing this. He's seeing that. Steve's seeing this. Richie saw that. So they're all seeing it in different ways. And the people that aren't seeing it, I think, those are the. Let's how can I break this down? If let's say you dipped your hand in a tank of acid and then you see it slowly running up your arm, you can still save yourself by cutting the hand off. You know what I'm saying? So you got these people who just either A, don't see this Mandela effect somehow, or B, just deny it, and when they do look into it, you got CERN taking credit for it. So that's in another way discerning the creator's ability to just shift our reality on us. So I think it's all kind of crazy how they're trying to take credit for this Mandela effect. In a way, people are allegedly saying it's teaming up with the D-Wave computer, and the D-Wave computer allegedly has found hundreds of thousands or millions or something of alternate realities. And if we were shifting into an alternate reality, when I hit flick a lighter, it would be like water or something, or it would just be an opposite reaction in one way. So that's why I don't subscribe to that parallel universe, alternate reality, blah, 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 blah. Like, I think that's all ridiculous. All ridiculous. But there is something I wanted to bring up here. So, like I said before, you got Shiva doing her little dance here, the Tandeva, the dance of destruction. She is the destroyer, correct? Yes. Also is a Badon. CERN is supposedly located in the location where he is, which is probably a couple thousand feet underground in a chamber. And the really fucked up part is, if you watch this, seems as if CERN knows all this and is trying to wake something up. As for one of their project colliders, particle colliders, quote unquote, supposedly it's called the Awake Project. Just think about that when you watch this. How fucked up was that? I think that's probably the most ridiculous thing you could. Oh, did I just start my camera? Nah, I don't want to be seen. Sorry, guys. But yeah, that was interesting, huh? That was, excuse me. That was literally scientists, actors, whatever you want to call these people at CERN doing a summoning, a dance of destruction on camera, and showing what would happen if they showed up. A partial reality split, one would say. I don't know. I don't quite know. I don't really know exactly what they were trying to show us, like to the pinpoint, but the gist of that, man, was just 100% demonic, in my opinion. And we'll show you another video in a minute that'll hopefully validate that. But let's go back on that, because there are some interesting things happening here. And this is old. This is from 2015. Someone just must have uploaded this 2016 to make me look like a dumbass. But so what's the first thing we see here? Let me get this full screen. What's the first thing we see here? Already connecting the D-Wave supercomputers, already connecting them to CERN. So they already want you to make that assumption that, for the Mandela effect part, at least, that D-Wave's working with this to cause your reality shift. But in reality, I think they are probably working together, but not to not to cause a Mandela effect, I think they're talking to whatever is in that pit in these quote unquote black holes that they're opening. Just go watch a sci-fi movie or something. You see what happens when they open a portal. Something comes through, they talk to something, and then that's it. Or you can go somewhere real quick. I'm not saying it's like Rick and Morty or some fuck shit like that, but I'm saying you get these two quote unquote particles, whatever they are, probably barium and aluminum, just assuming, collide in that could just open a hole for a second, and then they use the computer to just expand it or keep it open, or then they could type it in and get really quick. I don't really know. All speculations. I'm not a fucking scientist. I don't know exactly what their crap is, but yeah. Let's look at this. We got hexagons, baby. Why would we have hexagons? Why would we have sacred geometry? Why would we have a pyramid and an upside down pyramid, as above, so below? The cube, the worship of the cube. The cube on the side is a hexagon, people. These are all the same people. Scientists, they all work against you. More sacred geometry. More sigils, most likely. And he is very, very interested in that. And it looks like he puts them all on top of each other. And it's probably the flower of life. But they don't want you to see that. Yeah. He discovers the dance of the cosmos. Isn't that nice? And look at these awesome people. We'll turn this down a little. That's still pretty loud. And fucking creepy ass music too. Like, that is probably something you would hear if you went to some sort of ritual show. I don't fucking know, dude. And they were doing this. That's, that's what I think. But look at that. You're telling me? Look at that. Honestly, whatever they're doing at CERN, it's not here. I guarantee you, it is not here. This is worse than NASA Apollo missions. And of course they're NASA Apollo missions because CERN's located at the pit of Apollo. They're all connected. This is all the same people. It's an anti-God world we're living in. And as long as we know that, I think we'll be okay. But look at this. This is just like something out of a movie. There's no real science here. This is not legit. Whatever they're doing at CERN is not right here, I guarantee you. But they still got to do their little dance here to make you think this is the epicenter of everything, which I highly doubt it is because it just looks fake. This is fake, people. You look at me, I'm not going to get off on that, but look at them. Surrounding one of them, yeah. And then who's this fella woman type deal? Who else was a fella woman type deal? That's right. Shiva, Baphomet, all these people. They're all on that transgender agenda too. And if you don't see that rolling out in the United States right now, I really don't know what to tell you, fam. So he's somewhere, looks like possibly Antarctica. I'm just being an ass, but the Arctic, the Antarctic. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. You got 7 mountaintops there. Book of Enoch. Look that up, people. Look that up. I don't know. Like I was saying yesterday to Brian, I think the Earth is flat, but it has caverns and it has depth, and that's where the chambers are to these fallen beings. You got this asshole concentrating on wanting to meet one of them, and if you really want to concentrate on that, you can do that. I'm not telling you to do that. It's disturbing, probably. But so either whether they're in Antarctica, the Arctic, or just anywhere else on Earth, I think the Earth has caverns that leads down to portal rooms, or I don't even know. There's been reports of all around the world. Shambhala, stuff like that. So look into all that before people want to talk crap about the flat Earth also being somewhat hollow, because I get some backlash on that all the time, but hey, you can't discredit it until you look into it. So it is what it is. But like I'm saying, if they're in the Arctic or Antarctic, that kind of just further supports that there are interdimensional demonic beings, old gods or goddesses such as Shiva or Apollyon or Apollo or Lucifer, giving man instructions on how to do the dance of destruction and summon itself into reality so that they can take over. That's what I think. I know that was a mouthful. It kind of hurt to say this early. And yep. Yeah. Oh man, hold on. I gotta look back on that. Yeah. That one's in the distance. Just creepy. 100% ice. That's gotta be some sort of Arctic region. And looks like he gets like some sort of instructions from her, him, whatever it is. And there's them pretty much completing the dance. Yep. And then, oh, you bastard. Yes. It didn't work, but it did. Perfect. So then you have his watch, which was spinning backwards in time, and it just stopped. What time it stopped at, I really, really can't tell, but looks like 3:55, unless this is you can't tell which there's three on there. One's the second, the minute, and the hour. You can't really tell which is which. So it is what it is. And this guy's in his underwear all of a sudden. Even more disturbing. This won awards, by the way. Yeah, people like this. People like this idea of whatever that is. And whatever that is. And there you go. There you go. CERN claiming they can destroy the universe. I think that's fear porn, but because it all comes back to the LHC, which looks like our eyeball in a way, but it is what it is. But what I really think this signified right here, right there, I think that signified that when these beings do come back, the humans who are in charge might have a plan to try to overthrow them or turn their back on them or want to claim power. But these ancient beings aren't really, good with that deal making stuff, and they're not going to really understand or like the fact that the humans are going to want to take over. And there it is. He just tries to lash out at him. It goes right through it. And that's it. That's the separation of reality. Once that happens, it's on. These beings are going to whatever do their thing, and it's going to be on like Donkey Kong people. But the whole time, we notice this dance they're doing, right? It is actually, like they said, it's the dance of the cosmos. Make sure I'm still screen sharing. Perfect. It's the dance of the cosmos, and Tandava, the dance of destruction. So you have dance of the cosmos, they're calling it, but in reality, it's the dance of destruction. Yep, exactly the way they were all doing it in the movie. Yep, he went. Where was that? He went on the floor there. Yep. Like I said, they're all surrounding one of them. There's one leading it. That was the guy with the hat. Yeah, well, obviously in the film they did the short version of this. But yeah, it's all the same. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Do we see that, people? Yeah. Let's go back another second. Yeah. Who else was doing that? Yeah. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Right in our faces. 100%. 100% demonic worshiping. Right in our faces, man. right in our faces. Jump in the chat real quick. What's going on, everyone? Hope we're having a good morning so far. Got Randy C. What's up, bro? Magic Sister, what's going on? Bit of Venom, what's going on? Yeah, dude. The Salt Circle, ridiculous. Ridiculous. All right in our face. Betty Wolf, this shit is creepy for sure. When I watched it, I felt, yeah. Yeah, you could just hear it in the music they're playing. Like who in the right mind would even make something like that? You know, if you're trying to like hide the fact that you're probably summoning demons and talking to them and the fact that they're gonna fucking take over, yeah, like why would you make anything like that? And it's the fact that the public just eats it up so good. It's ridiculous. Like I said, it won awards, people. This is so stupid. It won awards. Like where are they? Oh, I think they're in the beginning actually. Yeah. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How crazy is that, dude? This shit won awards. Oh my god, I must have been that award from SpongeBob, the one Patrick got for doing absolutely nothing. Fuck CERN. Fuck anyone like who is doing anything with CERN, like Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks can beat off. Ridiculous. Real News headquarters jumping in. Wake and bake. Dude, I'm way ahead of y'all. I'm still fired up from last night, Brian, if you're still in here. I didn't go to bed till like 1:30. You know, I'm all jacked up on coffee. Oh, it was a good time, though. That was a good time. We got to do something like that again. And if there's anyone else in the chat that's got a voice, you know, we can link up. Anyone wants to talk, we can get it going. No problem. Talk about anything. So, you know, it's good to expand, you know, conversations rather than, yeah, exactly. Fuck Tom Hanks too. Hell yeah. Who we got? James Breeden in the chat. What's up? Harley Quinn, what's going on? Sweeze Music, what's up? Oh man, you got some good people in the chat today. I like it. Once again, thank you, Brian, for, you know, bringing all these, bringing everyone. So it's a lot more fun to do shows when there's people in the chat. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that 100%. So, like I was saying before, you got CERN taking credit for the Mandela effect, which I think is just absurd. Maybe these like really, really weird effects like Ed McMahon, you know, maybe something like that could be for that, but I really don't think so. I really don't think so. So, like, with that being said, they're just trying to take more credit away from the creator, in my opinion, and which further validates that CERN is 100% like an anti-God facility. They're talking to demons. I'm not fucking bullshitting. Like, they literally have this in their front lawn. And for anyone who doesn't know, you know, they said it was a mock. They said it was fake. They said it was this, that, and the other thing. But let's check this out real quick. If I could spell, man. Oh, they do take it off YouTube? You can't really see it in that one, though. Maybe we will do... I spelled that wrong. That's okay. Come on, what'd they do? Take all these videos off? Oh my god. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is it. Am I even screen sharing, people? Probably not. Oh, I am. I am. Perfect. I don't even know where this shit went. So yeah, supposedly someone got knotted off here. Did a sacrifice ritual something, and it was, allegedly, they they capped someone off. That's it. But when they when there was so much like backlash from the media about this, they came out and said it was just a mock ritual. So regardless of if this is real or not, CERN has taken 100% uh, responsibility for this, and look where it's located, right in front of Shiva, the goddess of destruction. And allegedly CERN is located right above the pit of destruction, the pit of Shiva, the pit of right, bro. Like, how is that a mock ritual? I don't know. You tell it, and they take full responsibility for this. It's ridiculous. Whether it's real or not, you're still talking with demons, people. Whether it's a real sacrifice from not, the energy that brings out is 100% real, and these demons feed off energy. They need your energy to manifest themselves. That's how weak they are. We could defeat demons with just our minds, people. Fallen angels, them too, but it would probably take a lot more. You got to be really tight with God, I think, to take on one of those, but it is what it is. But yeah, man, we had a good show last night, me and Brian. That shit was sick. But yeah, I wanted to get in on CERN, but we talked about so many other things. My mind was just so scattered, and oh my god, I worked like fucking 12 hours yesterday too, right on top of all that. So I was just so burnt out by the time we even got live. That's why I had to go buy 2 coffees. It was just like, here we go. But I was happy we went 3 hours. I could have got off earlier. I could have went a little longer. It's one of those crazy nights, and yeah, it was just when it rains now, when there's a heavy chemtrail, heavy metals or frequencies in the atmosphere. Like, I don't know about you guys, but my body feels it, man. I feel it in my back, my knees, and just my emotions feel it too. I'm just like physically drained, mentally drained. I don't know how you guys feel about any of that, but it's ridiculous. Do we give CERN federal funding? I wouldn't doubt it, man. I wouldn't doubt it. And yeah, Brian, I was listening to you all day. Right when we got done cleaning, I was like, all right, everyone get the fuck out. I gotta listen to this dude. Oh man. But yeah, we had a good time. That shit was good. We gotta do a rerun. No shit. Oh my god, dude, 100%, right in the face, dude. I feel like that every day of my life. But hey, we're still on here. That's why we're warriors, bro. I work like fucking like 60, between like 55 and like 68 hours a week, and then I do this on top of it. So if I ever get short with anyone, or if I'm just in a go F yourself mood, it's most likely because of what happened prior. It's never anything on here, unless Tom Hanks and Mr. Rogers come out with some other dumbass shit, and then yeah, I'll be in your face telling you to go F your mother if you don't see that. But yeah, CERN, like I said, they're taking credit for the Mandela effect, and that's just ludicrous, because that's just taking it away from God. That's putting it in the hands of man. That's making God or men like God. So, like I said, the first sin will also be the last sin, because as in the beginning, so as in the end. As above, so below. It's what these people do. Whether they realize that's going to be the sin that takes them down or not, it is what it is. But I'm about to get up out of here, guys. I'll probably be on in a little bit. I'm just so high and hungry that I need to go eat something. So, You guys have a good one. Like, share, subscribe. Most importantly, God bless every single one of you. We are the fucking best, Brian. All of us. Everyone. Peace.